That's very good. Always nice to stop those stream cheaters.
So, we have 2 matches coming up. Warthogs, Xeno, and Yami versus Pikachu. We still need to decide which one we'll stream first, or which one we'll stream. Shall I roll the dice again?
Yes, the dice rolls. So, alright, if it's 3 or lower, we stream, say, Pikachu's match, and if it's higher than 3, Warthogs or whatever.
Okay. And it's 4.
It's 4, so that's Wartox and
Xenor.
yes, Wartox and Xanor. Can't find Yomi. Oh dear.
Can't find Yomi.
Oh, don't say he's gone. No!
Xenor versus...
Wartox is meant to be versus Xanor, according to the original.
Yes.
Pikachu versus Yomi. This is far too complicated. We need Forseti back. He is the mastermind. Well.
Yeah, Binary Beast might be a way, or I'm basically writing my own program for it. But if they're both gone, then I guess we'll take Wartox and Pikachu.
Indeed. I'm way too lazy to program this. I should, but I'm lazy. Other things to program.
I'd say Kalma will open the party.
That would be a very good idea, as it would keep this nice and organised, and we can just let him decide who fights who and how this sorts out. And oh yes, we do have an invite. Yes.
Nice. I think I'm going to roll the number we'll use for 1 to 99. First map.
First, so what's the number? What number have we got?
No, that's not right. Not party leader, but yes. So, 1 to 99 for first map.
And the winning number?
I rolled 44.
44. How many dice do you have?
I have a lot of dice, but basically I have the whole Dungeons and Dragons set.
Oh, right.
From the D4 to D100.
Wow. Big guy. So, Pikachu versus Wartox. Now, I know from past experiences and past ass-kickings that Pikachu is a Zerg player. I believe Wartox, I think he's a Zerg player as well, so we will be starting with a ZVZ. Assuming everyone is here and this goes according to plan, which it probably won't, but we can't do that. The overlay is kind of
18.
wonky in places, says Dragon Zero. 44. He cheated! He absolutely cheated. 44? He guessed oh, that's you, sorry.
That's me, yes.
Oh dear. I was like, how did he guess that? Dragon Zerul in chat says the overlay is kind of wonky. I'll quickly turn the stream on to have a look at it.
So, okay, yeah, the overlay was on. I changed now.
Oh, cool. Oh god, Fox. It's not my fault. I'm being slow tonight. I've played a lot of ladder games today. I've had a lot of stressful PvZ. I'm allowed to be a bit slow today.
Okay.
Oh my. ZVZ. I've actually started off racing a little bit of Zerg recently, and I have to say, there's only one thing I've learned so far, and that is Widow Mines are bloody evil. I absolutely hate them. It's so frustrating. Of course, that's not going to be an issue in this matchup, but still, ZVZ also very volatile matchup. Lots can happen early on with the whole Lingbane micro shenanigans, and we'll have to see how these players play it out. And are we actually all ready? Have we got this organised?
Ready, yes.
Oh, wow. That is very impressive. It's not excuses, Karma. It is fact. I'm just getting a lot of Skype messages from our observer today, Karma.
Yes.
And... Right. Whirlwind, so very big macro map, especially if they get the cross positions. We will have to see.
Yes. And it's a ZVZ, so it might not even go to the macro game.
Oh, that is very true. I mean, it's so easy in ZVZ to have just one bad thing happen in the early game, and then from there, everything just spirals out of control.
Yes, and I think that's often the case with the mirror matchups. You can very quickly, a tiny mistake goes and destroys everything.
Oh, indeed. So, I forgot. Karma is the observer. Let's follow his camera. And it does look like he's nicely centered on our Zerg player in the top right. Just out of his Pokeball, it is Pikachu. Pika!
And in the lower left, we have another Zerg. We have Warthogs.
Some fancy camera rotations going on there. Slightly crazy. Now, to be honest, on this map, in these positions, I mean, I know they don't know they are in cross positions, but on a map like Whirlwind, I, to be honest, expect both these players to probably go 15 hatch. I'd be surprised if we saw a 10 pool, because, I mean, with the rush distance, I just don't really think it'd be worth it. Motion sickness.
Yes. No, rushing any kind of cheese on Whirlwind is kind of insane, even if you go proxy gateway or proxy racks, because it's such a huge map, and even if you build them in the middle, you still have a huge distance to cover.
Oh yes, but having said that, it does seem Wartox is going for a very early assimilator, or extractor, pardon my Protoss. And however, it does look like Pikachu, he is going to actually throw down that spawning pool first. He wants to play a little bit safe, but we should see a hatchery come down fairly soon after that.
And probably also Wartox is going to...
Karma, Karma, I should say, is our Zerg master player. Very knowledgeable about the matchup, and he's calling it now Speedling or Baneling all in. I have to agree with him. I don't see why else he'd get that gas so early from Wartox here.
That's true, but it seems pretty risky. Okay, Pikachu has expanded, so if he can deny that, he'll at least be somewhat on even footing.
Oh yes.
But I don't see it doing a lot of damage if Pikachu gets a queen out fast.
It's kind of an awkward scenario because, I mean, they do have the long rush distance, which is kind of a disadvantage if you're going to be doing this attack. On the other hand, it means the scouting from Pikachu is going to hit so late. He has no idea what Wartox is doing right now. And if this all in, he does execute it quite well, it could be pretty dangerous. And of course, Wartox's speed upgrade going to finish much faster than Pikachu's with that early gas.
That's true, but Pikachu is going to see these Zerglings move out.
Oh yes.
And it's a lot of Zerglings for being so early. It's 6 Zerglings. 6 more coming. So he has to know something is up.
Oh yes, he should start making a few lings to help them defend, and indeed he is.
Yes, but Wartox might snipe the hatchery.
He could try, it depends. Pikachu's got to react to this. I mean, he's still mining gas. Oh, he might get this queen here.
Yes. No, he has the queen. The queen is down.
That's a very nice pick. Will limit his lava income somewhat, but Pikachu's still mining gas. He wants to get a Baneling Nest, I think, to try and ensure he can defend this. But, I mean, there's a lot of lings streaming across the map for Wartox.
And he hasn't lost that much yet.
No, and if we take a look at the income tab, 19 drones for Pikachu to the 13 of Wartox. Wartox really needs to do some damage. He either needs to get this hatchery or do something well.
Wartox has a 300 bank. He could expand now.
Oh yes.
Try and delay Pikachu.
But I mean, is that really going to work? I think he's killed a few drones, yes, but not many. he's killed 2 drones. Pikachu's killed 1. That's not enough for how much aggression he's put on here. I mean, Pikachu has basically held this. Ling speed has just finished up for him. He'll be able to force these Lings out, no problem.
Yes, and Wartox has not done the damage he needed to do.
Oh no.
He's floating a lot of minerals. He has 600 minerals, and he might choose to follow it up with some Banelings, but I don't see it working because Pikachu already has Banelings too. So
yes, I just don't see it working. I mean, Pikachu's got basically double the lava production of Wartox. He's already got his 2 hatcheries. I don't know. He's just gonna have to have a really good engagement here.
Yeah, and this is bad. This is GG.
Oh, 2 Banelings. They took out about 5 Banelings and all of the Lings. That was a miracle engagement for Pikachu.
This was just done and over. No chance.
Well, that was a very quick opening, so Wartox did gamble his all-in would not be scouted, and indeed it wasn't, but Pikachu nonetheless managed to hold on very nicely there, and a brilliant ending to that match. Oh dear.
Yes, that was quite unusual. Let's put it like this.
Very good GG timing from Wartox, so he knew at that point he was already behind, and then losing that.
He was like, okay, I'm done. I'll try the next game.
Yes, and that's often better. I mean, if you play on from a position where it's basically unwinnable, it can get very, very frustrating, and it's sometimes better that you just leave the game, cut your losses, and just start fresh in a new match. I
made a mistake. I ran into those 2 Banelings, and it happened. I move on. I'm not trying to rescue a game that cannot be rescued anymore.
Absolute craziness. So Pikachu, comfortable going for that macro play on Whirlwind. Now the next map probably won't be Whirlwind, it'll likely be something else, we'll have to see. And I believe, does Wartox get the map choice? I think he does.
No, the Pikachu now gets the map choice.
Oh, Pikachu who won gets the map choice?
Yes, we always we have a random to see who picks the first map, and then the second player can pick the second maps. Yes.
Oh, I see. So yes, I see. So it is Pikachu's map pick.
Yes. I'm interested in what he's going to choose. We haven't had yet, I think, Polar Knight, Yonsu, or Frost in the tournament. The 3 new maps. And Frost at least is very... It's an interesting map because you have a lot of pathways you can go through. And you have a lot of possibility to evade your opponent's army if you don't want to fight him.
I think I've got Frost vetoed, actually. I'm not sure. Yes, I think I know what I did. When I saw how few maps there were, I think I just vetoed every 4-player map and said, I don't want to deal with all the random cheese that can sometimes happen on this. I just want to play 1v1. And that worked out for me. But we'll have to see what Pikachu goes for. And it is Belshire Vestige.
Yes. It's a nice map.
Oh yes, it's actually... I think I've got my highest win percentage on this map. Until recently, when I've been having some issues, but...
Who hasn't?
Oh yes. I can't believe that. Yes, actually, someone in chat just said yes. Dragon Zarul says we should add that Baneling hit to the highlight reel. I definitely agree. That was such a great way of ending a game.
Yes, and it was just so unexpected.
Yeah. Now, having tried the early aggression and having it fail so badly, I'd be surprised if Wartox opted for the same strategy. I really don't think he's going to do that. I think he's probably going to play more macro-orientated this time, but we shall have to see.
And in the lower right, in purple, we have Wartox.
Indeed we do. And in the top left, we have our yellow Zerg currently up 1-0. It is Pikachu. Pika.
And Pikachu already has his first win.
Music.
Oh. you
Okay.
always need good music.
Oh yes. I wonder if Pikachu plays the Pokemon theme in the background. I don't know. That could be quite motivating. Although it might get annoying if you go into like a 40-minute long macro game and that's on a loop 20 or 30 times.
That's true.
Okay, so we don't have any early shenanigans coming out of either player just yet, so possibly, hopefully it'll be macro, we won't see 12 pool again. But you never know. I mean, maybe Pikachu will decide he wants to throw on some aggression just to surprise his opponent.
Maybe, but I think he's going to be careful too, because he saw how badly it went for Warthogs.
Oh, yes.
And if you see that, you're like, okay, I'm going to be not going to do that next game. You're more careful.
Yeah, he should be fairly confident. I mean, he's just come off a game that had a ridiculous ending, but at the same time, he shouldn't feel he'll get that lucky this time, as it's probably not going to happen. Again, yes. Pikachu opting for the pool before hatch, so just being a little bit cautious, whereas this time Wartox is going for that hatch first play, so way more macro focused.
Yes, for sure. And I think we have a hatchery coming down for Pikachu pretty fast. There's a drone moving out. Nicely spotted by Kalmar.
Indeed.
And here we are. And basically they're on the same level. It's just a few seconds difference for tech or expansion.
Oh yes, it's very close. I mean, you do get the earlier hatch if you go, of course, for the 15 hatch, but Pikachu, because his spawning pool will be earlier, he will get his queen earlier, which means he'll get his first inject faster, and as a result, the macro, it kind of evens out, except for he will be mining some gas, so he will probably get link speed ever so slightly faster than his opponent.
Yes. I'll be curious to see if he only mines 100 gas for speed, or if he keeps going mining gas.
Ah, indeed.
Because that's where deviations in the play can come from pretty quickly. If you keep mining that gas after you have enough, you want to do something else. You're not just happy with having speed for your Banelink, for your Zerglings.
Oh, interestingly, Wartox still does not have a gas geyser. This is fairly unusual in ZVZ. I mean, he needs link speed at some point. What's he doing? This is very abnormal. It's
very abnormal, but let's have a look.
I think Karma might know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but this looks strange
Karma
to me.
knows, but Wartox has the lead in drones right now.
Oh yes.
So perhaps he's going, okay, I want some heavy economy before I start mining gas.
I'll keep you in the dark for the fun of it. Thank you, Karma. I mean, could it be a mass slow ling attack? I have to do the theory crafting now. I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be, but perhaps a third base already, because he's floating around 300 minerals.
I suppose he could, but if he went for a third base, oh no, he is adding on double gas now in his main. But I mean, look at Pikachu's gas. Pikachu could get a Baneling Nest pretty soon if he wanted.
Yes.
A Spire or Roach. I did notice, yes, my guess is going to be Spire. I think he'll add on 2 more gas at his natural and go 2 base Metalisk. Okay. But we'll have to see. Karma is the master.
Slightly oversaturating his gas geyser. 4 toxins, just 4 gas.
This is interesting. Pikachu also going for... he's going for 4 gas straight away now, so... Yes. Both of them wanting to get a lot of gas income. And we do have the Roach Warren from Wartox at that wall off, so indeed it is going to be Roach. Well done, Karma, showing his Zerg knowledge.
Here come 2 more gas geysers. Roaches are not as gas intensive as Mutalisks are.
Oh, Pikachu has thrown down a Spire. This is very big, and of course, Metalisks against Roach. Well, I don't think Roaches can shoot up.
I don't think so. Normally you can't defeat what you can't shoot at.
True, that is very true. But, I mean, sometimes... I mean, if Zerg could get enough Roaches, the Meters maybe couldn't kill them quickly enough. But to be honest, I don't see that happening. I think Meters is quite a nice choice here. Of course, spores are very good defensively now against Mutalisks, so
True, they do.
maybe Wartox probably isn't going to die from this, but it may keep him forced back. It may allow Pikachu to get an earlier third, perhaps, and
Yes,
it could
but-
force that out.
Warthog's lair is just now finishing. The lair has just finished. Perhaps he's going to add a... I don't know, I'm just guessing, a Hydralisk then, and going Roach Hydra. He has
Well,
to do...
yes, he could, and he is actually getting that Zerg +1 missile attacks there, so that is a possibility. We'll have to see. Oh, but look at this link from Pikachu getting in there. He doesn't see any Spire or anything, and now he starts his 8 Mutalisks.
Yes, and our first match is already finished. Yomi versus Xenor. 0-2 for
Oh,
Yomi.
wow. I think there must have been some cheese there.
I'd
That's
say so.
quick.
And now Xenor has spotted.
Oh, yes.
He has
3 spores in the main. He's not having any of that Mutalisk harass. 3 spores in the natural as well.
He might get a cancel though on the third. Pika might get a cancel on the third. He doesn't
Oh,
have
yes.
spores there to defend as of yet. And Wartox is supply blocked. And
Oh, yes.
he will be severely supply blocked for some time because the Mutalisks are going to clean up every single overlord.
Oh, this is horrible. They're taking so many out, and this third base is really crucial. I mean, Pikachu is going to have map presence with these Mutalisks. If this third base goes down, this is going to put Wartox so far behind.
It will, but he has to cancel it. He can't defend it.
Is he?
And
Yes, he does at the last possible second. And now he's sending Roaches out, which is one of the few things he can do, but there's quite a few Mutalisks on the map. I don't think he's going to have a problem dealing with these Roaches.
I don't think so too. And there are again an overlord is going down from Warthog. He's not supply blocked right now, but he's close to, and he has to sink more minerals into. And there is an engagement, and yeah, the Roaches have to retreat. They cannot win with a Mutalist backing up the Zergling.
No, they can't, and to be honest, Wartox really needs to expand right now. He really needs to take that third. Meanwhile, Pikachu throwing down the infestation pit, so maybe he is thinking of going to Hive, or maybe he just wants to get some fungals. We'll have to see.
Yes, but I don't think it's a good idea for Wartox to move out with the Roaches like this. He has to stay at home and try to minimize his losses. He is quite behind right now.
Oh, asking what went so wrong. Well, unfortunately, Roaches don't shoot up. That BM, yes. Pikachu can be troublesome at times. That is getting that's quite a scary Metaflock. Oh, Pikachu pausing.
Double Evo? What's going on?
I think Pikachu's explaining to Wartox's build. Double Evo chamber, too late.
Okay.
Roach Warren. So I think what Pikachu is saying here, it's agreeing with Karma that this Roach, for what Wartox wanted to do, these Roaches should have hit a lot earlier.
Yes, it seems like that, and I'd say it has cost him the game.
Yes, it does seem like it. I mean, I suppose it's one of those things, if you get the Roach attack on time, there shouldn't be really too much of anything out to stop you, but if you hit late, there could be Mutas out, your opponent possibly could have Hydralisks or something like that. The longer you are late with a timing attack, the more wrong it's going to go.
Yes, and you have to hit the timing and do damage. You have to deny a base or attack.
And yes, Wartox, after that little chat, is going to GG, not wasting our time. Thank you very much, Pikachu. And with a quite convincing 2-0 win there.
2-0, 2-0.
Indeed.
2-0 from Pikachu and 2-0 from Yomi, yes, Yomi.
And Yomi is it had to be a Zerg player as well.
We only have Zerg players today. It would seem.
I thought we had one other, but I don't know who. I might be going insane.
Perhaps he didn't sign up, or something else happened, or he didn't show up, rather. Yes. I'll get my dice again. Number from 1 to 9. And it's 58 this time.
58.
Relatively close to the middle.
$58. Yes, Yomi is not actually joining the party. He's been a bit slow. He's kind of got the little loading icon there. So, is Pikachu going to win this time? I mean, he came second, running up to Demon in the final game. It was quite a good final match from Pikachu. He also walked over me on his road to victory. My Protoss behind. For I actually made a mistake. I tried to all-in him on 2 base. I did an Immortal +1 Zealot attack, but I actually left one of my Immortals at the Xel'Naga Tower.
Oh.
And he had a ton of roaches, so I lost. It was quite bad.
That was quite bad, yes.
Oh, yes. I've never made that mistake before doing that build, but somehow it happened then. And, of course, Pikachu being Pikachu, he just rolled over me, killed me. He's a pretty good Master player. He's been in Master League 5 times, got nearly 4,000 games played, and he's currently rank 45 with more wins than losses, so he's pretty good.
Yes. That's for sure. Master and more wins than losses, that's pretty hard.
Oh, yes.
Competition is getting quite fierce up in the lower leagues.
Now, we really need Yomi to join. He's been slightly AFK-ish.
Yes.
Yomi, join the party! Come on, Yomi. We should make a rule that if you take more than like 5 minutes to join, you have to play off race against your opponent or something.
That's pretty much a loss for anything.
Oh, yes. 22. Pikachu says 22, that's the age of my gorgeous girlfriend.
Let's hope it will bring him luck.
Yes, I'll go. I'll side with Pikachu. I'm gonna say Pikachu will win because my girlfriend is also 22 years old. So good on you, Pikachu. We have girlfriends of the same age. 22.
So we need.
Although it's probably not though because the number is it was 58, wasn't it?
Yes. So.
Oh no! I hope Karma doesn't spot that. I was criticizing him from using the wrong 2. Like you need and I've just done it wrong. Yes, I didn't do that. No one saw that. Oh, has Yomi left the party again?
I don't know. He currently isn't in the party.
Perhaps? He's in Team Bloodlust chat. Sorry, I didn't see the party invite. Okay, let's invite him again, Mr. Karma. Yomi relogging some Battle.net bug. Oh, okay.
That happens sometimes. Battle.net, as good as it is, it's not perfect.
Nope.
But I have to say, it's a lot better than a lot of other free-to-use spaces.
Oh, yes. I think a lot of people as well don't understand the difficulty in actually coding something this complex. There's a lot more work involved than people would think.
Yes.
Very crazy. Yummy. I suppose this is giving Pikachu a long time to plan his next match. I definitely want to put that Baneling hit as a highlight, though. That was pretty good.
Yes, that was pretty good.
I don't think I've ever seen a Baneling hit that devastating. Okay, apparently, yes, Blizzard is still being weird. You know, I'm going to suggest for party. I will press the suggest party button, and maybe that will somehow glitch everything into magically working.
And I
Oh,
think,
look at that! That is how it is done.
yes, there we have Yomi. We still need a number from Yomi. And it's,
It's
yeah.
high. It is higher. Pikachu chose 22, Yomi chose 34.
So, with our number being
58.
58, Yomi will have map pick.
Null joined the party. That's what Karma got there. But, that's an interesting error.
Yes. GG Battle.net, yes.
Null pointer for the win. Anyway,
As long as we can open a game, I'd say it will work, but and he's also choosing Whirlwind first.
oh no! Now Blizzard's trolling me. I used to get a glitch where the mouse would kind of you get a mouse icon that's you get like 10 mouse icons in a kind of vertical line down your screen, so you don't have an accurate mouse pointer. Oh God!
Oh, I never had that yet.
Oh, damn it! It's not too. No, spamming minimize and maximize doesn't fix it. It might fix when we start the game. Actually, we'll see. Anyway, Zerg vs Zerg once again.
Okay.
Pikachu versus Yomi, and it does look like we are ready to go.
Yes, it seems so.
I was just advising Wartox talking strategy from the last game.
Yes, that's what I find really nice here in the tournament. Everybody's really nice, trying to help anybody out if you have a problem, something that didn't go right. It's a really nice atmosphere as a tournament.
Oh God, my mouse icon's still broken. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I can roughly click on the right place. It's just difficult.
Roughly.
Yes, yeah. It's a bit awkward. Oh, look at that Karma using that massive zoom out.
Everything looks so small. And here we have, playing in yellow, Pikachu.
And in the top left here, once again on Whirlwind, we have our green Zerg, Yomi. I do hope my mouse icon fixes. This is going to drive me insane.
Well, at least you're not showing it on stream.
Ah, yes, that is true, but it just makes it really hard to click on something. I'm used to being able to... I'm trying to glitch it. I'm trying to glitch it into working.
I don't think that's going to work.
Oh, Yomi doing the extractor trick there just to be annoying.
Yes, and two overlords doing the high five.
We should have some like epic music cue just to try and like overhype it to make it far more exciting than it is.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I need to fix this. This is going to drive me insane, but I don't know how.
Perhaps you might need a restart of the game. And here is the high five of those two overlords, one of which has swallowed some nasty mutagens.
Indeed, and Pikachu is going for the same build he has done the last 4 games. He is going for that spawning pool. 4
Yes.
games? Sorry. Again. He's going for that spawning pool before hatch, just to be safe, but his opponent also doing the same thing.
Yes, there.
I have a mouse icon! Yes!
There
It's
is
so
like
accurate!
2 seconds between the spawning pools, so basically nothing.
Oh, yes.
And we have a hatchery. Again, Pikachu, a split of a second earlier, but
Oh, yes. And now, the first difference in the build, Pikachu is getting his gas earlier than his opponent, so he should, in theory, have slightly earlier speed. But, I mean, if you're rushing across the map to do damage with this, say you get Ling speed in your base and then you send your Zerglings out, it doesn't matter if your opponent's speed is 10 to 20 seconds later, because by the time you get over there, the speed will be done, so it's a little advantage, but not too big.
it's an advantage if you get attacked, but it won't be an advantage if you are doing the attacking.
Indeed.
As long as your opponent is going for basically the same build, if he doesn't skip gas entirely like Warthog did in the last game.
Yeah, but this is looking much more likely that we're going to see a macro play from both these players. Both of them going for normal hatch timings, none of them adding on crazy early gas. It seems pretty standard. Pikachu is still continuing to mine gas again.
Yes.
So, high five.
We just had the Zerglings crossing each other, making room so they can pass. Being very sporty.
Indeed. I can't type. No, neither can I, Karma, neither can I. But no, I'll not be a grammar Nazi tonight. I'll be nice. I'll just stop mentioning it.
Okay. We have one drone lost and 2 Zerglings.
It's not too big a deal.
Yomi lost a drone and Pikachu lost his Zerglings.
Oh yeah. Because the word Foxcode said was inappropriate. Anyway, both players doing very similar builds. It does look like they are just going to macro up. However, Pikachu getting his lair a little bit earlier.
Yes, he's getting his lair earlier.
Now, is he going to add on gas or not is the question. Pika Pika! Pika Pika Muta Muta! Maybe. Is Karma going to be right?
But he has already added a Baneling Nest.
I disagree with you, Karma. I think you're wrong, Karma. I'm going to call it now. You are the Zerg Master. Oh no, he's adding on gas just as I say that. Oh dear. I might get lucky still. He's not going to add on the 2 gas at the natural. He's not. It's never going to happen. Oh, saying that, Karma. No, Pikachu, not many drones on his natural. There we go, just getting around in there. Yomi was a little bit ahead there in drone production.
Yes, he was. And Blair is now finished, so if he's going to go Spire, we will see it now. Does he have enough?
Damn it, Karma! Damn it, Karma! Facepalm. Of course, though, Yomi might be doing something similar. He also has all 4 gas geysers.
But he's adding an evolution and a Roach Warren, so it's going to be Roaches against Mutalisks again.
But will it fare better? Is this Roach Warren early enough? Karma, we're resorting to your expertise. No.
I would say so, but Pikachu has been supply blocked.
Ah, yes.
So, and he still is supply blocked, so he needs some overlords.
Oh, but look at this. Yomi's taking his base a bit earlier than the previous player against Pikachu. So if he can get that up quickly enough and he gets spores, he might be okay. He can get meters of his own, hopefully.
Yes, but Yomi is floating 600 gas, and the Spire won't finish enough. Yomi has started the Spire, but it won't finish in time. Pikachu now too is taking his expansion.
Oh yes, but we do have some links.
6 Mutalisks on the way for Pikachu right now. There is an attack on the 3rd base coming. He can't lose the Banelings.
He might actually be able to force a cancel here, which would be very nice, playing this 3rd.
And
yes, even I got that one, Karma. Or maybe not. Wow, he didn't cancel it.
He didn't cancel. And ouch, this hurts. Losing
yes,
your
it
base.
does. I mean, Yomi's base is going to be up very shortly. If he gets spores down straight away, which he needs to, he should be able to hold these Mutalisks, and he'll be a base up. That's a great position for him to be in.
And Yomi is still making trouble with those Zerglings. Oh, no.
Pikachu trying to get into the 3rd, but not going to work.
No. Yomi just has too many Zerglings.
Indeed he does. The Mutalisks from Pikachu are going to chase those Zerglings away, just keep them on their side of the map, possibly pick off an Overlord or 2 again, which would be nice. But no, they're actually going to go straight for that 3rd base, and there are no spores down yet.
Flyer Carapace is getting researched for Pikachu, and he might get a cancel.
Oh no. I think he's going to get space. There's
And
just no spores.
there are no spores, but
Oh, the Mutalisk, meter versus meter.
yes,
ZVZ
Pikachu
is
has
classically.
more Mutalisks,
Yes, who's
but
got more meters?
oh, he fly a carapace shot. No, it's going to finish too late, but
Oh, I don't think it matters. Pikachu seems to have the larger meter count for now. And he did get a cancel. Well, not a cancel, sorry. He did destroy that third base. So now Pikachu
and
with Macro
Pikachu
Edge.
is chasing down Yomi's Mutalisk. Yomi has lost 4 Mutalisks.
That's
While,
quite a deal.
yes, he has lost 4 Mutalisks, and Pikachu hasn't lost any yet. And the third from Pikachu is down again. He lost. I think he lost it for a second time.
Oh, wow. That's not... So both players have lost their third. But now the difference is, of course, Pikachu does have that Flying Carapace upgrade done, whereas Yomi does not. And also, Pikachu has slightly more Mutalisks, so that should give him an edge here, and there is going to be a meter fight.
He has 18-12.
Indeed, neither player wants to let their opponent get a third. Pikachu is countering this by trying to take a third and a fourth at the same time, just to be uber annoying.
I don't think it's going to work. Pikachu, Pikachu might work because he has the advantage in Mutalisks, but
yes, I am starting to get worried about
18.
Pikachu's Mutalisk count.
he has so many, and it's 22 now.
Yes, 22 Mutalisks to 13, so Pikachu has a fair advantage here. He's
he
not trying to
needs-
push it, he just wants to make sure he can get his bases up
Yes, but
safely
he
right
needs
now.
to economize on it. Yomi is catching up. It's now 24 to 18. He's catching up.
Indeed he is, but Yomi doesn't have a third base start, and Pikachu's got 2.
He has 2 started, yes, but he's flying around with the Mutalisks. I think he's going to try. Oh, this
But
might.
that Ling of Pikachu has spotted the Mutalisks, and he is going to come back, but still, he might be able to do some considerable damage. There are no spores. Pikachu's been relying solely on his Mutalisks.
This will do a lot of damage. He's going to lose the Queen very quickly. He's going to lose that Mutalisk. His Mutalisks are coming back.
Oh, is he? No, he's got to be careful. He can't fight it. He's got to run away.
Yes, and Pikachu has health.
Oh yes, he did lose 1 or 2 workers there, and he did lose the Queen. Not too big a deal, especially considering he has these bases up. But now we have a lot of links coming out from Yomi across the map.
Yes, but are they just going to spot 1 or 2 bases? Because if only one of the bases now can stay up, it's a huge advantage.
Oh yeah.
And there is a Ling battle, and the Lings from Yomi are going to get pushed back.
Oh wow, that meter flock is getting so scary, Pikachu.
It's getting really, yes. 29 to 21.
Yes, that's getting to the point where you really just don't want to try and engage it at all, but he is.
Yeah.
And
Pikachu has pulled back.
yes, I was surprised. Of course, he can't see the accurate numbers of how many Mutalisks there are.
That's true. And Yomi has lost 2,000 more resources.
Indeed, some nice Mutalisk micro going down by both players, it has to be said. And I'm afraid, I think the problem now is Pikachu just has his bases, and he's just constantly denying his opponent's base. So
Yes.
I'm not sure what Yomi does in this position.
Those were out of position.
Oh yes, I
There
mean,
were
he's
some
trying to
Mutalisks
get
out
a
of
base.
position.
Oh, but
And
now we have a Mutalisk fight. Who's going to get ahead?
Pikachu is going to win.
Oh yes, he has the +1 of air attack as well,
And
whereas the opponent does not.
24 to 10 Mutalisks. I think Pikachu has won this game.
I think I agree
Yomi
with you.
is-
Pikachu is mining.
Yomi is trying to get up a 3rd base, but Pikachu has 4 bases up right now.
Oh yes.
The 4th base isn't yet mining. He's supplying drones for the 3rd base, but it's there. It's not as bad if this 3rd base will be sniped.
Oh yes, I mean, barring something crazy happening, I do think we will probably see a GG from Yomi soon. I mean, he's got an infestation pit, and he is getting that infestor starting energy, so maybe he is going to try and get some uber fungal. He just has to hope that Pikachu mismicros his meters and gets badly fungal, but
if Pikachu is going to attack right now, no, there are infestors now coming out. He needs to...
I don't think Pikachu can attack into this. There are spores.
Yes, okay, he has seen it in time. He's pulled them back. He's getting flyer attacks too, and Yomi is getting carapace too, lots of flyers. But it's 12 Mutalisk against
is he gonna get any fungals off? He gets one good fungal, two. A lot of meters going to low health, but it doesn't matter. The Mutalisk's just melting for Yomi.
Yes,
and GG's out.
Pikachu wins our first map in the finals.
Oh, Pikachu's looking unstoppable. He's just... I don't know, he just always has an answer.
Yes, and he has a pretty good micro too.
Indeed. So he seems like a very strong macro player, Pikachu. He likes to just keep doing the same build. He's very confident in it, and I think we're just going to see the same out of him again.
Yes, Belchia Vestige here again.
I wonder if Yomi was watching what happened in Pikachu's previous series, if he saw how Pikachu handled the early aggression.
From War Talks, I don't know.
Because if he hasn't seen that, he might be tempted to try some early pool shenanigans, but I'm really not sure.
Yes, Pikachu hasn't yet said that he's ready, so... we are going to wait on him.
Pika. So I hear Forseti is camping today. That's the reason he's not here.
Yes, I heard that too. He's taking a day off. So yes, for the viewers on the stream, that's the reason why Forseti isn't here, and that's why Foxcoat and me are doing the cast for you. And Kalma has agreed to observe. And he has done a very good job so far, I have to say.
Yes, taking good use of that nice zooming out on the new interface. Yes. I really do like the new interface, it's really cool.
Karma has made a prediction for Forseti. He says he's going to probably be killed by a grizzly.
Oh dear. I'm lucky, I live in Britain, so we don't have grizzly bears. Do you have grizzly bears in Norway?
I don't live in Norway too, I live in Luxembourg.
So we don't... Does anyone know? Do you have grizzly bears in Norway? I'm not sure. Anyway, here we are on Belchia Vestige. Pikachu currently 1-0 in this series. And in the bottom right, in the yellow, we do have him. He is our Zerg player, Pikachu. And since Pikachu, I will read that in a minute. In the top left, we do have our Green Zerg currently down by 1. He has to win this game to stay in it. Is he going to do something different? It is Yomi.
Yes. And Pikachu just gave a huge thank you for Team Bloodlust for the tournament and the casting, and he said he wouldn't be surprised if he would see his cast WCS soon.
I maybe want a bit more practice. And to be fair, we need a bracket system before that could happen. Rather than who's playing, get write it on the paper. And, oh god, we've got a prime number.
Says we're going to DreamHack actually, and not WCS.
Oh dear. WCS is too often. You get tired with it. It's every day.
It's often, but I like it.
Oh yeah.
It's like in Germany, where basically every day you have a football game. You have a lot of high quality action in Starcraft. You have a lot where you can learn.
It's I suppose it's good for the hardcore Starcraft people. You've always got a few pro games you can be watching. But if Starcraft was ever going to become, I don't know how I'd say, more mainstream. Say if it was going to be shown on TV as Brood War was back in the old days of Korea.
Yes,
I mean,
but
I don't know.
Starcraft 2
Having
is
content
still...
on that regularly might be good.
Yes, and Starcraft 2 is still shown on TV in Korea.
DreamHacks are on in Sweden. Oh yes, I heard about that. DreamHacks are on Swedish national TV. See, no one in Britain knows about StarCraft. All the 13 and 14-year-olds here are just playing Call of Duty. And you know what? I'm just going to avoid that discussion. Let's just look at the game.
Yes.
Both players doing fairly similar so far. Once again, Pikachu gets his gas slightly earlier than Yomi, so it does look like both players.
Yomi this time. Yomi is green.
Yes, he is. And Pikachu is yellow, and Pikachu's gas is earlier.
Pikachu has finished his gas. Yes.
Yes, I had to hammer it down. Yes, his gas is finished slightly earlier. It just means he will get that speed slightly earlier again. But it's not really too big a deal. Again, both players just playing their macro build. But Yomi, is he going to go for his roaches and then spire? I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do.
I don't know. It didn't go well for him last time. If he had skipped roaches and went immediately for Mutalisks, he might have had a better chance. But yes.
Wow.
This is going to get chased out. Will it die though?
Oh, it does turn to fight, so it is going to die. To be honest, I think Yomi could actually... I think he could win this if he does the same build again. I mean, it was kind of unlucky. He wasn't too far behind on Mutalisks early on last game. He just got the unlucky end of the trades, the engagements. He engaged before his air armor upgrade was finished. But we do have a Bailing Nest coming down. Oh, Karma again. Pikapika, Mita. Oh, do I? No, I'll not bet against Karma. You're right, Karma. You're absolutely right. Pikachu will go Mutalisks. And just to briefly mention another point, Zeru, who is a member of Team Bloodlust, tells us we do not have grizzly bears in Norway, if anyone wanted to know. They do have brown bears. And apparently the most dangerous animal they have is the moose. So, a little bit of National Geographic going on.
A bit, yes. I didn't know yet that a moose was dangerous, but...
I think I've heard that before. I think it's when they're in... I think it's their mating season. Apparently they go absolutely crazy and they'll attack anything that goes near them. I could be very wrong. I'm not a nature documentarist. I'm not Sir David Attenborough or anyone like that. So, anyway, let's focus on the game.
We know more about StarCraft than we know about...
Hump the living life out of any... Oh dear.
But for the game, Pikachu is getting 3 spine crawlers and a lot of Zerglings. Yomi is getting a lot of Zerglings, and there is the Spire.
Indeed. Now, of course, originally, way back in WoW, when 2-base Meteor first emerged, you could tell because the 3 spine crawlers were very characteristic. If you saw a Zerg on 4 gas, it's actually surprising Pikachu hasn't taken his extra gas guys as yet. Maybe he just doesn't quite have enough drones to do that.
Yes, he hasn't taken them yet. He hasn't enough drones, that's pretty sure. He's behind them. He hasn't lost a lot, but he has 6 fewer workers. I
think Yomi's going for a Baneling attack here. I mean, he's got no other tech up, he's taking his third.
Yes.
Do we have Banelings anywhere? I think we must have.
Pikachu has a lot of larvae. He has 9 larvae right now.
Oh my, we do have Banelings moving across the map for Yomi. But, I don't know. I don't know, will Pikachu's Mews be out in time? I'm not sure that they will be. I mean, he does have the 3 spine crawlers, but this is a lot of lings.
It's a lot of lings. And Banelings might be able to bust down the spine. Here come the Banelings. 6 Banelings morphing in. And Banelings morphing in for Pikachu 2. Here come the Banelings
on the spine crawlers in.
And again, this is a lot of damage. And there
Oh
are
yes.
Zerglings streaming into the main base of Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu in a lot of trouble. He does still have quite a lot of links of his own left, but he's lost almost every drone. It is natural. If we take a look,
Yes.
18 workers have been lost by Pikachu, so that attack really did do some damage. But now, is he going to start making his Meteorisks? Can he afford to make them?
Yes, but can he afford not to make them?
That's a good point. He really needs to get his drone count back up. He's lost so many, but the pressure from Yumi is not going to relent. However, oh, Pikachu, ever the great player, sending a Ling Run by to try and delay that third.
Yes.
To make that's a silly question, Calm. Always make meters. Every Zerg meters OP, and we do see Pikachu does have some meters going. Oh, that was very
not
nice.
quite the connection he wanted to, I think, but he got some Zerglings there.
Indeed, he did. And I think that's probably actually brought Pikachu back into this game. If he hadn't managed to kill that third, he'd be playing from a very awkward position. Yes. But now, of course, Yomi is building a Spire of his own. And Pikachu can't really go full into his Meteorisk yet. He just lost too many workers. So it is possible that this time the Meteorisk camp will favour Yomi.
Perhaps. But, yes, it's hard to say. Yomi is building a macro hatch in his base, so
yeah, he just wants to. I think he's just going to try and overrun Pikachu with the sheer number of units.
Maybe, but so far Pikachu has the gas and minerals to make 6 more Mutalisks right now.
Oh yes, and it has to be said, those 3 spine crawlers Pikachu made, they did. He's probably very glad he made them now with all the aggression he received.
Yes. They basically saved him. If he hadn't had those, he would have lost the game. And there are more Mutalisks popping out.
I'm actually amazed that the drone count is as even as it is. Both players on 44 drones. I mean, Pikachu lost a lot.
One, Pikachu just sniped a Mutalisk, but he can't run around. There is the opponent's flock. They didn't engage. He took some free shots at them, but it looks like Yomi is moving out to attack. And he will probably deny the third. Or will he?
There's a lot of links here. If he can, that's really great.
Oh, and there are links running into the main base again.
Oh, and they are going to pick off that queen.
The queen is a nice pick-off, but it's not as bad as killing a lot of drones, I feel.
And I'm starting to get worried.
Coming up.
He loses a lot of lings there. He didn't really have to lose that many.
Yes.
Interesting. Pikachu has gone for the air attack upgrade first, whereas Yomi is going for that armor upgrade. So I think I'm not really too sure how much of a difference that makes. I suppose if Pikachu does get into the main, he'll be able to do slightly more damage with that attack upgrade, but overall not too big.
The Mutalisk count is heavily favouring Pikachu. It's 21 to 13.
Yes, that is a very big difference, and I wonder if Pikachu knows this. Does he realise how big of an advantage he has?
I don't know.
He's about to find out.
And he's not trying to engage the enemy's flock. He should. Right now, he has such a huge advantage that he should.
I think he's just making sure that there's no chance these lings or anything can disrupt his third base. He just wants to make sure he keeps that safe. But these Meteorisks, are we going to have an engagement here?
No. There are some Meteorisks flying away for Pikachu, and he has to be very careful not to lose these. Oh, infestation pit again. So we are going to see the same defense from Yomi we saw last time. Is it going to be better this time?
It could possibly be. We will have to see. We do have the pathogen glands coming down again, so definitely once again looking at get some
the
here is the engagement.
in the
Oh,
body
no.
Mutalisk, and this is not. He lost every single Mutalisk.
That is not what he wanted. There is
No.
a good chance this base is going to get picked off. And Pikachu does look like he is going to take this 2-0 once again.
I don't think there is any way Yomi will really get back into this game. Perhaps with some good fungals, but
We
I
do
don't
have
see it coming.
big run by, but I don't think this
have
run by is
Ling
going to do anything.
trying to run by to the third, but I don't see them doing. Well, they will they?
No.
Oh no, they're not attacking the hatchery. So
This Mutalisk flock is just absolutely insane at this point. We have 30 Mutalisks, and I mean, 30 Mutalisks, there's only 29 Lings. There are more Mutalisks there than Lings. I
Yes.
really can't see this
the
working
supply
out too
count
well for
is
Yum.
telling the same. Is telling the same story. It's 83
Yes.
to 150.
Pikachu almost doubling the supply. Of course, we do have some Infestors out now, but we need to see something like that Bailing hit in the first game, but from Yomi.
Yes.
He needs something that good.
Oh, and it's Pikachu. Yes, he's going to snipe these, and this is going to hurt. He's going to. Oh, he didn't. Oh, yeah, now he's going to get them.
And I think this
Flying
is the
over
final
with
engagement of the match. Oh, a nice fungal, but even if he got every single fungal off, he doesn't have anything to finish up the meters with.
No.
Just no way of killing them, especially with that
There
new
was
health
some-
gen.
There are some
Oh.
infested terrans, but they're dying like just so fast. There are so many Mutalisks.
Dude, I think
There is a counter attack. It might do some damage, but then again, I don't think he can do enough damage to even.
no, and it doesn't even. He's not going to get the hatch. He's not even going to get many drones. I do think we should see a GG from Yomi. I don't think he's going to get that lucky with 3 Infestors.
No. And he,
Units lost. That's a good
Yes.
point. Oh, am I looking at that? That's a lot of units lost. 250 to 180.
yes, it's basically 6,000 resources difference. And a Hydralisk then. Is it going to be enough? I think it's too little too late.
I think when you're on basically 2 bases, you're only mining on 1, and that is soon to be mined out. I don't think you can really afford to tech switch into Hydralisk to beat this many Mutalisk. There are
And
39
the base is going
Mutalisk.
to get denied again. There is a fungal. It was fine, but the Mutalisk can regen so fast. The damage from the fungal isn't enough.
Yes.
You need to do damage during that time, and you need to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he is getting 1 or 2 Mutalisks fungal, but I mean, it's not a big deal. He's going to be completely mined out very shortly. Pikachu, on the other hand, taking a 4th, just relaxing behind this.
Yeah, he could basically take a 5th and going short. And
He doesn't care. He's just going to fly in, realizing he has so many meters. He doesn't care about fungals. He doesn't care about spores. He's just going to take everything out.
Yes, he doesn't care. There's a counter attack coming, but there are so. No, and GG.
Wow.
Pikachu takes the tournament.
He does. Winning every series 2-0. Very impressive from our Pokemon player.
Yes.
Oh,
It's very impressive and very fast.
Oh yes, it didn't really look like he had too big an issue with any of those fights, really.
It didn't seem so. It was just, I'm going to do this, and you don't have a response.
Exactly. I mean, he did the same build every game. He got his pool, I think it was at 15 or 14, and then he just took his hatch, and he always got an earlier gas than his opponent, pretty much.
Yes.
He did pretty well with it. He was just very confident, had a very solid build, and he knew how to deal with everything that could happen, which is really great for him. So, well played to Pikachu, winning today's tournament.
Yes.
Pikachu is asking in chat who is next. I don't think he realizes he's won.
He
are the very
hasn't
best.
realized.
The best there ever was. Yes, he didn't know. Oh dear. I suppose because last time he played, we had quite a lot of players, so he's probably
Yes,
just a
you
bit
had
surprised.
14.
Oh dear.
Yeah, didn't you have about 14 players?
Yeah. How about a Skype call with the winner? He asks.
Well, why not?
True. Oh, it's pretty. See, this is when we need the music lineup. We need the Pokemon music ready to go.
Well, we can prepare it next time.
Yeah, next time we'll not mention that. Yeah, that can be a secret for if he wins. If he wins next time.
I'm.
Alright.
Search all people.
Karma says, "Thank you everyone for watching." He is off to bed. He is very, very tired. Some nice observing there, Karma. And I think it does look like we are going to get Pikachu here. Oh,
Yes, he
something
needs.
went wrong there.
Well,
Can't be added until they accept your contact request.
there he is, and there he is coming. Oh, and
Hello, hello.
hello, can you hear us?
Pikapika.
We take that as a yes.
So, how did you think it was going for you?
I think it was quite easy.
It looked quite easy. You did. It looked to us at the start. You did the same build. Your opening was very similar in every game. You just were very confident with it.
That's because my opening is in ZVZ is always the same. Doesn't matter the map, doesn't matter the opponent, doesn't matter anything because, like my build differentiates when I scout with the two initial links. If I scout aggression, I immediately place down Baneling Nest and Spine and Third Queen. If I scout lack of gases, I go straight to the lair and rush Mutas because no aggression is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And
It worked very
if
well
I go
for
up
you.
against Roaches, I go Infestation Pit into Ultralisks. Really depends on what the opponent is doing. That's
Yes,
why I
it
do the same opening every game.
That's some good tips there for everyone. What did you? I have to ask this. Did you laugh at the Baneling connections in? I think it was the first game.
Yes.
When he came up your ramp with about 5 Banelings and 10, and your 2 Banelings just killed everything.
I was like, okay, he doesn't have a second base, I just have to defend this and I'm fine, I'll just have to micro, bam. Oh, I don't have to, okay.
Oh, craziness.
It was
It was
fun.
pretty cool.
I think I haven't had such connection since, like, Platinum League.
Yes, it was a really nice connection. It was nice to see. Well, not so nice for Warthogs, but
Not for him, but... Well, that's what you get when you go blink and you can't micro it out.
I think yes, that's when you just face palm. Oh, how he was very prompt on his GG timing though. He didn't wait around.
Yeah, he knew that the game is over, that I would just go counter-attack and kill him.
yes.
And that's actually nice from him because, like Yomi in the last game, I know it was the last game of best of 3 and he wanted to win, but when I killed his Mutas, the game was over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you had the overwhelming Muta numbers. You had, at one time, you had 21 to 9 when you were beginning to build up, and I think your opponent Yomi never got more than 18 Mutas in the entire game.
Like the 3 spine crawlers I built them because I knew the aggression was coming, but I was afraid that I'm gonna lose because I didn't have a Baneling Nest.
Yes,
Like,
that.
if you look at that last game, I scout with my initial links, and I see that his gas is later than mine by 50 mind gas, and therefore I thought that he's going Roaches. So I went straight to the lair, skipped Baneling Nest, skipped Third Queen, skipped Spinecrawler, and then I scout again when I get speed, and I'm
Yes.
like, what the fuck, he has no lair. And I was like all in panic mode. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Spines are the answer.
That was the tensest moment of the entire game, I feel, when he attacked and he even ran by into your main base. But
Yeah,
you held pretty well. You didn't lose that many drones.
I actually lost quite a lot.
You
I
lost-
was actually thinking about leaving the game because I lost all my drones that were mining minerals in my natural.
Yes, you
But-
lost your entire natural, but you didn't lose many drones in your main base.
No, but still, it was a
Yes.
huge blow to my economy. But then I remembered that I have Flare and he hasn't even started it, so I'm way ahead on tech and I can still win if I play it out correctly.
Yes,
I
and-
think your opponent must have possibly been a bit lackadaisical on drone production, because about 2 minutes after that attack and you lost all the drones in your natural, you were both actually even on drones at 44 supply. I'm not sure how that happened. I thought you should be way behind as well, but it turned out you weren't, so it seemed to work out.
Yes,
Yeah.
it certainly did, because you went on to win the game.
I really like Mutalisks and VVZ. I think it's like the best way to play the matchup. At least I like it.
And this is just for if you play next week, and if you're against a Protoss that is by no means going to be me again. What do you normally do in PvZ? Or what the best way to with Protoss is?
Once again, as I play every game, I play reactively, so I won't be able to tell you much about that. But I can tell you like something. Like if I see lack of gas from Protoss Natural at 6:30, I immediately place down Roach Warren because Gateway All-in is coming. If I see the gas is taken, I have to scout what the tech is and what the follow-up will be, and then I have to react properly. That's, in my opinion, the best way to play ZVP.
Well, it's
Okay.
I think the best way to play Zerg in general, because
True.
Zerg is very reactive. From the
Not in
side.
ZVT though, because when you have standard ZVT, the terrain goes Biomine, Medivac, and then the game is only about who is mechanically better. Not about reacting. It's just Link
Yes.
Blink Muta versus Biomine Medivac, and the player with better mechanics wins.
That's true. But Terran basically always goes bio, at least, in every matchup. As far as I can tell, mech is very rarely used from Terran.
That's true.
Yeah, so you just in TVZ you pretty much always expect there's going to be the Marines. There's almost certainly going to be Widow Mines. I mean, and they are very hard to clear up as Zerg. I've tried it off racing once, and Widow Mines are such a pain in the neck to deal with, I find. But I suppose
they are
you've got a
annoying.
lot more experience.
Yes, you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I wanted to say that as Zerg, you always have to sacrifice a unit to get a mine hit, and then you can start clearing it out, because Zerg doesn't have a lot of units with the range necessary to clear out mines.
Not really. Like when you're going up against standard Biomine Medivac, you want to have a ball of about 22 mutas, and you want an overseer with speed with them, and thanks to the overseer speed buff, it's much easier to snipe the mines from the Terran now. Like when he moves on the map, I'm usually able to snipe like 4 mines before he's even at my base.
That's correct, but once the mines are set up, Zerg has very few units who can snipe them without getting hit.
Yeah, then it's about your control. Like there's 2 types of how to control this when you're playing against good players and against bad players. Because when you play against bad players, they just take a clump of mines, blow them, and then they run away with the bio force. So if you run after them, you die. But you just need to set up flank, and then you kill everything they have. Well, if you're playing against good players, they spread everything, and then you have to move your army on top of everything and then stop it. So the mines will do as much damage to you as they will to him.
Okay, so you're basically utilizing the splash damage from the mines to.
Yes, you have to.
Of course, we all remember the game from I think it was 4GG versus Stefano, where the Wither Knights targeted the Banelings and took out all the Medivacs.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
We don't mind, the
ridiculous.
best Dirk unit.
Yes. I remember their faces on stream. It was like a complete reversal of their expression.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess that would be like the same that was me and Vartox in the Baneling hit.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been good to have you here. Do you know if you'll be playing next week, or are you not sure?
I will certainly want to play, but I'm not sure. I should be able to play, and then I will. It's Friday now, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's Friday.
Okay, then I should be able to play.
Cool.
That's a very
Okay.
nice prospect.
I'm hoping that Demon would be back here because he's a better player than me, and I wish I can prove that. I lost
He won-
0-2. I lost 0-2 to him in that final, and I was so mad about it.
It was pretty good games. So
Yeah,
I think I was only observing those ones, but it was pretty good. I'm trying to remember what happened, why it went
well,
wrong.
the first game was really good. I went for a Roachling Blink timing attack, but he
Yes.
knew how to stop it, and then I was behind and couldn't macro my way out of it.
Yeah.
And second game, he proxy to me, and I died.
Oh yes, I remember that. That was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he did that.
So that's why I would like to play him again.
Perhaps you get the chance next week.
Maybe.
He was actually supposed to be here tonight, but he wasn't for some reason. So maybe next week.
Okay, it was nice playing. Thank you guys for the awesome tournament, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah. So we then close out the. So now that we have that done, I want to say thank you to you for doing this with me.
Yes, thank you for the cast as well. It was very good. And thank you for everyone watched. Remember, if you want to join in with the tournaments, we do have tournaments for every league. You can see them on our website. I will post that in the chat on Twitch. Voila. Awesome.
Yes, and although he isn't with us anymore, thank you for Kalma for doing the observing.
Yep.
And some commentary.
Yes. His CVZ knowledge is slightly better than mine.
Well, mine too. At the moment I'm silver level, but I'm expecting to get back to gold pretty soon. And then I hope I'm going to lose some matches I can learn something from, because every match I lost was like, okay, it's 20 minutes, I haven't built a Robo Bay yet, so Terran is steamrolling me with Bio.
Yeah.
It's to be expected.
I can help you with that. It's what I used to be good at until I went on tilt recently. PVT was my best matchup, but recently I've been virtually every Terran I played they aren't playing standard against me at all. But I think the key to PVT early on is you've just got to play greedy as hell. Seriously, at the 10-minute mark in PVT, I have one Zealot, one Stalker, one Sentry, and a Colossus. That's my army. Nothing else. It's quite. But you can actually defend everything with that.
Yes, that's true. PVT is a good matchup from mine. It's a stupid mistake if you going macro and you forget your Robo Bay and you forget to get Colossi. It's okay. I lost this not because I can't play, but because I made a mistake. My worst matchup to be sure is PvP. I have a lot of trouble with the all-ins that are coming in.
Ah. I found a solution to that because I was sick of it as well. It was very coin flip. It's like, okay, I'm going to open Stargate with a Phoenix. Oh no, he went DTs, I lose. Or I'm going to go robotics, and then I found out he's gone Stargate. Oh, instant lose again. It's just so many things. So I made my own build to try and deal with it, and it's actually working pretty well. It's very dicey against a 4-gate. You have to macro perfectly to hold it. Sorry, micro perfectly to hold it. But it seems to work, and as a result, actually I'll check it now for you. PvP last season I had a 30% win rate. Now it is 60. 25 wins and 17 losses in PvP.
So it's
All
working.
because I came up with one new build, yes, that no one else knows. Oh dear.
I'm basically doing some builds I stole from day 9. One is from State, and the other I don't remember. I remember.
Is the state one the really macro one that starts with 2 or 3 sentries? I'm probably wrong,
Yes.
but it is that. I was always too scared to try that because I thought I'm simply going to lose to any all-in that Protoss does. I thought it was a little bit dodgy. I don't know.
It's fine as long as you don't get a delayed 4-gate.
Alright.
If your opponent delays and gets a lot of units and you don't scout it, he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
But a normal 4-gate, it's very easy to hold. You have a lot of force fields, so you can split up the army, and then you can take out his units one by one.
Indeed. Shall we close up the stream now, I think?
Yes,
Yeah. Getting off.
So thank you for everybody who watched tonight,
Indeed.
and hope to see you again on Monday.
See you on Monday, guys.